How many of you guys have tried big swim? Reach back, pull that leg forward.
Sir.
All right. Most of you are not doing this thing properly. I love you guys. I'm going to show you again the best way to do it. There's always good, better, best. By the way, if it works, is that at least pretty good?
Yep. Sir.
Sure. Right? There's good, better, and best. The first thing is I'm not going to gently lay my hands here because he can tee up and go right to an arm bar. Right? I've got to be thinking about what I'm doing to keep him down. Base. Pressure with my elbows. Control his belt. Now, what's the chances? I'm just holding him with a reasonable amount of pressure. What's the chance of him making an arm bar now?
Less.
Not that good.
Go. And again, I'm not wasting a ton of energy on this. But again, if I'm kind of lackadaisical here, he kicks and spins, I'm going to get arm barred. That's the first thing. Base, grab here, push these elbows down into your thighs. You're going to minimize his hip movement. Okay?
Sir.
Step number 2 is I'm going to make some space. Knee in the butt. Push back. By the way, you typically want the top foot. I don't really care. Because when I do this, I'm going to pop and scoop. Does it make sense? If he holds really tight, and I get here and I make not enough space, I'm going to hold and push here, and I'm going to push this ankle down. When that ankle goes down, then I scoop. Make sense?
Sir.
All right, so he grabs. I go like this. I got one hand pretty good, and then instead of doing what I just showed you, I do this one. He triangle chokes me immediately. You guys see how that's a bad idea?
Sir.
What did I do wrong? Someone tell me.
Posture.
All right, one in or one out is the rule, right? You're going to get triangle choked. Both in or both out is the way. But I got to leave something behind to make this. So here's what I do. When I do this, this is still controlling, right? I don't stuff this down here where he can go right over my shoulder, right? Does that make sense? When I break and I push this down, he can't kick that over, kick it over. Then when I'm ready, I scoop it and I hold the ankle. He could try to pull me in, but I'm pushing on his abs and I'm holding his ankle. Again, if I'm not pushing on his abs, he yanks me right in, I get triangle choked. You see how these steps are important? So where does this hand go? And I'm pushing into his abs. Do I grab down here by the thigh? Up here by the ankle. Now, I just showed you guys how to get back to the guard. If I sling this, he bends his knee and puts his shin across my chest. Now, I'm stuck. I can't pass as easy. Right?
Sir.
So I'm here. I use my leg strength. If I'm trying to do this to Jeremy, Big Jeremy, I'm definitely not going to push that big leg with just my, what is that really? Kind of a little tricep and a lot of shoulder, right? Pin it to my body. Now watch. I push with my body, and then this goes to the floor. He should be in so much pain, he wants that to fall off, and I fall into side control. Now, here's why that's important. I get here, I push back, make some space, right? If I want to hook it, I can, but I don't leave myself behind where he can easily take control. And then I start pushing with my legs. Then when I get here and see all that pressure, this goes to the floor. Then I let him go. He doesn't get to choose when he goes. I let him go. I fall into side control. Does that make sense?
Sir.
Okay. In the event that I leave this arm behind, I move back and I try to scoop and sling. All he has to do is kick that foot over my head. Now he's got an arm bar. So everybody see how dangerous that is?
Sir.
I don't want to just reach back and leave everything behind. I control him the whole time. Here, here. Reach back, hook it up. Dynamic pressure forward. Can we do it?
Sir.
Big swim. You go, I go, you go, I go. I want to make big swim, right? It sets up a lot of neat things, right? First of all, let's be honest. If somebody's got their legs around you and you're on the street, they knew Jiu-Jitsu or something, Judo, Sambo, something, right? Should I play their game?
No.
Never play the other man's game, right? Hit him in the groin one time, that'll loosen him up. I promise you that crap will work. You could lean forward and try to hit him in the face. Hit him right in the groin, all right? Knee in the butt. Start making some space. Push, hook to here. Now, I go to press this thing over, right? And I could land here and immediately pick up this arm, turn, and go for arm lock. It sets everything up by the way that I land. Let's say, for example, that I don't want to make the arm bar, right? I get here, I break this down, I feel it breaking, scoop it. I go here, instead of pressing it all the way down, what would I do?
Sit and turn. Turn and sit.
Sit, turn, squash, and I've got knee bar. Pretty cool.
Sir.
So again, it kind of just sets it up, doesn't it? I get here, start making some space, push it down, hook it up. Now, I go to here.
Oh, no, he's got a heel hook.
If he spins out, no problem. Move back, drop into position, maybe make head dog choke. Okay. I could big swim, get to this position, and then toe hold. Right? I could make also another technique if I want. I don't have him immobilized extremely well, so if I want to immobilize him, I kick this over. Now I've got him. Full fire. Into a better position. Tons of stuff you guys can do once you get control and you know how to move. Pretty cool.
Sir.
On the wall, we must fight.